verses 21 to 28. 21 to 28. Anew for the new. I thank God for our pastor, Pastor Lisa Thompson tonight. Give her a hand. I said I want to thank God for our pastor, Pastor Tanisha Thompson tonight. Amen. Praise the Lord.
I love you, Pastor Neely.
We love you, Pastor Neely. Hey, I want to thank God for our lady. I want to thank God for Jesus Christ. Mark 1, chapter 21, verses 1 through 28. Word of God reads, New Living Translation. Jesus and his companions went to the town of Capernaum. When the Sabbath day came, he went into the synagogue and began to teach. The people were amazed at his teaching, for he taught with real authority, quite unlike the teachers of religious law. Suddenly a man in the synagogue was possessed by an evil spirit, by an evil spirit cried out, "Why are you interfering with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." But Jesus reminded him, "Be quiet. Come out of the man," he ordered. At that, the evil spirit screamed, threw the man into a convulsion, and then he came out of him. Amazement gripped the audience, and they began to discuss what had happened. "What sort of teaching is this?" they asked excitedly. "It has such authority, even the evil spirits obey his orders." The news about Jesus spread quickly throughout the entire region of Galilee. So here it is. The news about Jesus. Boy, y'all know how the news been spreading. You paying too much about Bishop throughout the region. The news about Bishop. Still teaching. Still preaching. Because he's operating in a place of not worried about suffering, but he said, God said the race does not go to the one who is the smartest. Don't go to the one who's the fastest. Don't go to the one who looks the best. Don't go to the one who got the biggest church. Don't go to the one who got the little church. The race goes to the one that endures. Amen. The race goes to the one that can withstand whatever pressure God allows to come his way. Amen. Or her. But he says now Jesus and his companions went into the town of Capernaum. When the Sabbath day came, he went into the synagogue and began to teach. And right up in the synagogue, here they come. Here they come. Up in the synagogue. And then the bishop looks around. He said, "What's going on?" Up in here. Up in here. Yeah. And I come to tell you tonight, God said they must have forgot. Just at Christmas, they just got a new outfit. They just got, some kids just got some new toys. Some of y'all got some new perfume and some new cologne. At Christmas time, a lot of people get some new things. I come to tell you tonight, then after you get your new things for Christmas, then that's what man gives you, and then God turns around and gives you a new year. Amen. Thank God for the new year. A new for the new. Yes. And here, as I hear this, I'm hearing God says, "What are you going to do in the midst of getting all this new stuff?" I want to know that I need somebody to give me a new word. I need somebody to let me know that there's a word that I ain't never heard before. I don't just need it on New Year's Day. I don't need a new word on Christmas Day. If I got an edifice like Wake Up with Jesus, I need a new word daily. As God told Paul says, "Restore me. Restore me daily." I come to give you a new word. day in and day out. And he said the people were amazed at his teachings, for he taught with real authority. What did he teach with? So in other words, when the man and woman of God, when man and woman sent by God, begins to teach, there's no doubt. There looks like no hesitation. There looks like there's no confusion. It looks like he knows what he's talking about when he don't know nothing about what he's talking about. Amen. See, if I know what I'm talking about, that means I can only take you as far as my knowledge can take you. But if I don't know what I'm talking about, that means I have stepped outside of my knowledge and into the unlimited wisdom of God. Amen. I come to tell you today, every time I get to an edifice or a place where God gives me a place where I can speak to folks, I don't want them to know nothing that I know, because it does me no good to know what I know. Amen. Amen. So why would I sit here and try and give you what I know when what I know ain't doing me no good? Amen. I need you right now to understand and be ready to receive what God has for us. Amen. And he says, I need a teaching with, somebody said, with power. I need a teaching that shows me that you know what, I hear the man of God talking and teaching and preaching and teaching, and all of a sudden I hear somebody say, well, I'm going to love everybody. I'm going to love everybody. In other words, I don't want to go to hell for a day. The reason she don't want to go to hell for a day, because I painted a picture, and it was real to you, wasn't it, my sister? And that's what we need. You cannot paint something that people can't see. Coming from somebody that you can't see. You better hear the word of God. You cannot paint a picture of something people can't see, coming from a person that people can't see. So in other words, I need you to hear this. The only reason she could see hell being real and going to hell for a day, the only reason she could see it, because I didn't paint the picture. When somebody can paint something invisible and make it visible to someone who is in the natural, that means the invisible paint a visible picture to something that is visible, but even though it is invisible. When you can get somebody to want to change the way they look at life, and they can't see it written, they can't see heaven for real, they can't see hell for real, that means God has touched their soul. I want to know right now, are you ready tonight for God to touch your soul? I want to know right now, are you ready for God to take the new to the new? I got a new shirt, got a new golf shirt for Christmas. I got some new deodorant. And somebody, y'all know, I'm so happy somebody gave me some shampoo. I got a new bottle of shampoo for Christmas. And it was that good stuff too. That good stuff, it was shampoo and conditioner together. Because they can see what I can't see. They can see my invisible hair. Amen. Amen. But it's new. And as I hear this, I'm not complaining and I'm not making fun of it, but what I'm trying to say to you, it's new to me. And this word that God allows me to give to people, it's a word that is new to people, and when they hear the newness of the word, they have a desire to do a new thing. The sister saw hell being very plain, and she said, I'm going to love everybody from now on, because I don't want to go to hell for a day. So now she saw a new thing. But then it says the people were amazed at his teachings, for he taught with real authority. Now I'm going to show you what real authority is, Lady Moore. Lady Moore, real authority is when it looked like a fool is teaching, But I can believe what the fool was teaching. You hear what I'm trying to say? That real authority. What's teaching me look like a fool, but it's got to be, it can't be authority of himself because he looks like a fool at times to me. So he's not teaching, Brother Deacon Joe. He's not teaching according to his own understanding. He's not even leaning on his own understanding. He stepped outside of himself, and if you heard the study this morning on Wake Up with Jesus, my car was up in the window. She saw David dancing. David danced out his clothes. And they say when David got to the castle, McCall was looking out the window. She said, you look crazy. You're just undressing yourself in front of all those girls, and you're so indecent. You were so indecent in front of all those girls. And David told her. David said, I'm a king today because God made me a king. And he said, anybody else who was a king, they'd be praising the Lord for being a king. I'm a bishop today because God made me a bishop. And David said, I don't care how foolish. I got to look to thank God. It don't matter. He says, as a matter of fact, I'm willing to look even more foolish than I already do.
Amen.
When you know who gave you what you got, you don't consider how you... Hello? When you know who gave you what you got, you don't consider how you look. So now what I do, so I can stay in the new, I have to tell myself, Deacon Richard, I need a new word every day, Lord. I need a new word every day, Lord. Because every day I get a new word, I know I got a new life. Without a new word, I don't have a new life. A new for the new. A new word for a new life. A new life for a new word. A new for the new. Here I am at Christmas, I get new Christmas gifts. And New Year's I get a new year. But right now I say you need daily a new for the new. You need a new word for your what? New life. But listen what he says. Why can't I get a new word for my new life? Because I'm always looking at someone else that needs evil coming out of them and never looking at myself where evil needs to be checked. Do you know where you live? Do you know where you go to sleep every night? Do you know who wakes you up every day? Do you know that you live in a place where evil dwells? And if you don't get a new word to trigger your new life, you will become stale in this evil place. You need a new for a new. Y'all all right?
Yeah.
Now listen to this. The people were amazed at his teaching, for he taught with real authority. He didn't teach with understanding. He taught like right now, this fool talking about a new for a new word for a new life. Who would ever have thought something like that? Except a foolish man that's willing to admit that he's a fool to let God show that he is God. Suddenly a man in the synagogue who was possessed by evil. Now everybody running around, looking to see who it is. It's you! You are the one that's possessed. I am the one that's possessed. And there's a little evil in all of us.
Yes.
I'm going to look this way, and there's a lot of evil in some of us. Well, turn my light on. I don't need all that I can get right now. Well, y'all looking at me. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Suddenly a man in the synagogue who was possessed, he cried out, why are you interfering with us? So Vanessa, I can see, Bishop, why are you messing with the way I think? Mr. Irma, if I want to be mad at somebody, Bishop, I can be mad at somebody. Mother Mary, well, you know, not the way to do things. But the thing about it is, she is trying not to live in the holiness of God. She's still in the process of maturating out of who she used to be, trying to tame the evilness. I'm gonna hear the word of God. Because all of y'all got a movie that I play for every one of y'all, and I watch y'all, and I be looking for Bob Barker. I don't know the new man, but I be looking for Bob Barker, because all y'all got a right price. If the price right, y'all keep somebody. I almost said something. But if the price right, you'll forget that you're in church. If the price is right, you'll forget that you're supposed to represent God. If the price is right, and see, that's why every day I have to get up. And I fight to get up. And I fight to get on Wake Up with Jesus. I don't make it every day, but I fight to get on Wake Up with Jesus. Because I know every day I need a new word for this new life. A new for the new. I need a new life for this new word. A new for the new. Watch this. I got you now. But Bishop, why? It says, why are you interfering with me? Why are you messing with the way I want to do things, God? God, why are you messing with me? Lord, I know what I do. And as long as I say I know what I do not know who God is to me. What can you do that God don't allow you to do? The devil had to get God's permission to do whatever he does to you. He's got to get God's permission. So the devil got to get God's permission to do something to you. That means the devil got more control over what's going on in your life than even you. Listen to this. So if I'm still sitting there saying, Lord, I know why I do what I do, I yet not know who I am. So I had to tell my wife the other day, I said, you know what, from now on, I don't know what God's going to do. Because every time I tell God I'm going to do something, I do the things I want to do, I don't do. Things I don't want to do, I do. And then now, what I realized, I used to realize what Paul said, but Paul was pre me walking with Jesus. Paul was pre me hearing from God. So when I heard from Paul, I heard the things I do is no longer I that do it, but the sin, come on somebody, that dwelleth in me. But now that I'm walking with God, the things I do is not the sin that dwelleth in me, but the God that I'm hearing from.
All right.
Y'all better hear the word God tonight.
Amen.
I ain't basing this thing on what Paul got with Jesus. I ain't basing this thing on what Paul got with God. I'm basing this on what I got with God. I'm basing this on what you should have with God. And you should have a living life, a living word, and in that living word, I get a new life and a new word daily. A new for a new. A new for a new. Why can't I get my new, Deacon Richard? Here I am. I got this demon up in me. I got some things on my mind and my mind on some things. You got to hear the word of God. And when he's trying to tell me right now, it ain't the devil. The devil done told me I can do what I want to do. The devil done told me whatever going on in my life, I'm doing it. The devil done told me, don't you worry about a thing. God gonna take care of you no matter what. God taking care of you because he wrote the story. That's why he take care of you. He wrote the story, saints. But the reason you can't come out of you doing what you do and God taking over what you need to do, listen to what it says. I know who you are. The Holy One of God. I know who you are. This is what the demon telling you.
Yes.
I must admit that without God, I got some demon ways. But I got to know the Holy One of God.
Amen.
See, if he did not acknowledge the Holy One of God, he would not have heard the word that the Holy One, the one that God sent, said.
Amen.
A lot of y'all don't know the Holy One of God, so y'all look at Bishop like he's crazy when he's talking. But if you know the Holy One of God, you'll hear what the man sent by God is saying. He said, but Jesus reprimanded him. And this is why we can't get our new for a new. Because when he talks to me, when I think I'm the one doing it, when he talks to me, and when I think I'm the one talking to him, when he talks to me, when I think I thought all this up, nothing can't come out of me, because before something comes out of me, I got to first be quiet. To hear what God wants me to do. You'll always think you're in control of your life as long as you listen to other people, or you're talking too much, because as long as you listen to other people, or you're talking too much, you can't hear from who? Ouch. Jesus reprimanded him. He said, be quiet. Now let whatever God wants to come out of you come out. You better hear the word of God. I need a new for a new. So every day I get up seeking a new word. Let God talk. So whatever God wants to come out of me, I'll be all right with it. Every day you get up, you let God talk. Don't let your bishop talk. If you hear your bishop talking, hang the phone up in the morning. Yeah. You don't hear God talking, hang the phone up. Val said God might be talking today, or he might not be talking, so she get on some days and she sleeps some days. But what I'm trying to tell you, anybody see what I'm saying? Amen. A new for a new. Look what he told the demon. I know I'm holy. I know you're holy. You are not demonic. But you won't listen. He told the demon, be quiet. So it can come out of you. And when you're quiet, and what's going to come out of you is what you heard from who? So what is right? As Missionary Irma asked tonight, whatever God said in the story. In the story. The reason I wouldn't go to church for a long time, I didn't like the way, I thought the Bible was a storybook. And I didn't like the way they wrote in there about how Mary suffered. I didn't like how she suffered when she was impregnated and people, and it looked like she was not a woman of God, but she was. I didn't like how she suffered when she had to sit there and watch them beat her son all night long. Like I'm about to suffer. If you don't come, somebody don't come pick this up with me. My wife will beat me. Y'all think I'm playing. I kind of stopped reading the Bible a little bit because I didn't like the way they wrote that. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
But in that suffering, what came out, saints? In that suffering, what came out was
a Savior.
In that suffering, what came out was a Savior. In that suffering, it showed that if I would just leave it alone and be quiet, it said, come out of the man. And whatever came out of the man came from God. Because whatever was put in you, you didn't put it there. God allowed it to enter you. And God said, I want it to come out. And when you start walking with God, God said, you got to start practicing hearing from me. Because when you first hear from me, what's got to come out of you are the things that are not of God. But see, when you start practicing hearing from God and obeying God and not talking to yourself, when God takes something out of you, he's going to put love in you. And so now that love is in you, he's going to recycle that love. You better hear the word of God. So I need a new for a new. In other words, I need a new love for the love that I'm fit to give away. I need a new joy for the joy that I'm fit to give away. Right. I need a new peace for the peace I'm fit to give away. Right. I need a new for a new. You better hear the word of God. So at first I got to let God take out of me what's not of him so he can put in me what is of him. So now I need a new for a new. Right. I got a new life today. Yeah. I'm a new creature today. Yeah. And all I got to tell you is make me member. Make me member. Bishop, God gave you a new for a new. I need somebody to call me every day and just remember me. Bishop, God told me to remember you. You got a new for a new. 2020. 2020. Do y'all know how blessed y'all are? The last time God allowed this dispensation to be in our midst, it was the year 1919. But it wasn't even as clear as this. This is 2020. 2020 spiritual vision. But we done had 2001, we done had 2002, we done had 2005, we done had 2010, 2010. We had 2010, we had 2013, 2015. But now we got 2020 vision. But what's even better than the 2020 spiritual vision? 20 divided by 20 is 1. I'm at one place with God. You are blessed to be living if you live through tomorrow. Through Wednesday. You will be at one place with God. And I'm telling you, God let me give this revelation tonight to free all of us. He said, you are blessed to be living in this year. Not only 2020, but 20 over 20. 20 divided by 20 is what? 1. At one place with who? And who allowed me to be here? Who could have kept me from being here? But he said, I want you to be at one place with me right now so you don't have to worry about heaven. And if you're hearing this today, if you make it to Wednesday, you'll be able to live in that one place from this day forward. Because guess what? Well, Bishop, what about the problems I got? What about the issues I got? What about the things going on in my life? What about how mean I am? What about, Bishop, what's going on with you? 2020. Y'all hear this now?
Amen.
God saying, you trying to work it out. He said, all I got to do is speak it out of your life.
Amen. That's true.
I just want to see if you can hang on to what? 2020. I can say a word, and it is so. All that work I done put in all these years, and God said, all I got to do is what? Say a word. All that work you done put in, and all that what you want, God said, He's going to speak that thing, and you're going to say, well, what happened to him? You're going to say, what happened to her? And what people going to be looking at, they're going to still be looking at the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And they're going to miss that you and God are not one. You and God are not one. And God said, because of this oneness, and because of the power, as we heard today, that's going to be coming forward, I had to let them turn your world what? Up.
Upside down. In every corner.
Now, but hear this.
Amen.
But when He turned my world upside down, He also turned me inside out.
Amen.
Meaning what was on the inside. Come on, somebody. It's not where? On the outside. So in other words, you ain't got to just talk about how you love God. You ain't got to talk about how much faith you got in God. God said, I'm going to let them see it. Not some of the time, but
all the time.
But you got to let me turn you inside out. A new for a new. A new for a new. Mr. Earl, you feeling this? Praying for your bishop right now? Deep down on the inside. Anybody praying for your bishop right now? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm praying for you right now.
Praying for you right now.
Because I'm praying that you don't do nothing crazy after hearing this word. God said, I gave you this word a day ahead of time. I gave you the word a day ahead of time to see if you want to be one with me. Wait. I gave you this word. Y'all listen to this now. Better than even if you're on Facebook, Instagram. Better that you had not heard this word today. I gave you this word a day ahead of time to see if you wanted me or not. Y'all hear what I'm trying to say?
Amen.
I gave you this word a day ahead of time to see if you have really chosen me or not. Because what you get from this day forward will be based on whether you choose who or not. Oh, somebody. Because if I choose anything other than God tomorrow, you choose anything other than God tomorrow, you're telling God, I don't want to be one with you. And Why would you have gone through all your life and God left you here for this year, 2020? 20 over 20 divided by 20 is 1. I could have died last year. I could die tomorrow. But if we make it to the first light, God say from this day forward, I'm going to speak a word into your life. For all your issues are going to be spoken away.
Amen.
Let there be light. Because they are one. They are now one with me. No longer seeking to be like me. They are not walking in the image in which they were created. 20 over 20. You are now one with who? You can't say too much more after that, can you? A new for a new. A new year. New shampoo and conditioner for my hair. For a new oneness with God. A new for a new. Man, I could have been here by myself tonight. I received this. I received this from my heart. I received this from my heart tonight. If God could have left me in this building by myself, I would have preached this because I needed to hear this from the Holy Spirit. A new for a new. A new for a new. We get excited about the new Christmas gifts. We get excited about the new year. But what about this new oneness with God that we have availed to? Ain't no coincidence that y'all live in 2020. Ain't no coincidence that you're in a spiritual church where God is telling you the oneness with Him.
Amen.
And He said every issue in your life, He said, I'm going to speak a word over it. I'm going to speak a word over it. So that means now I got to do more and say what?
Less.
I got to study to be. I got to study to be quiet. So God can bring out of the man what He wants to come out of the man. And when we become one with God, God is what? God is what? God is what? And it is God. God is what? No, God is what? And it is God. God is what? God is love, and love is God. So when I become one with God, what's in me that's going to come out is nothing but love. See, you ain't got to worry about it. You already told God what you wanted, and then the servant gave it to you. Oneness with Him. And in that oneness, there is nothing but love. God is love, and love is God. So if you're one with God, He said, look what it said. Let me just read it one more time. Read. So I can get y'all out of it. Read that one more time. Then what He told them. Then what He told them. First of all, y'all are in church. So that you recognize that God is holy, the holy God. Okay? The Holy One of God is speaking right now. Be quiet. Come out of the man. So whatever God has put in you is going to come out of you. And now that I'm one with God, the only thing that's going to come out of me is what? Love. Hello. So I'm already what? In what? Heaven. Y'all really making Tony comedian act good tonight, boy. But you're already in heaven. You're one with God. God is love. Love is God. He said, and it says, be quiet, come out of the man. And God said, the only thing left in you now that I've allowed you to see 2020 and hear this sermon is the love of God. And He said, if you just accept that, stay committed. I'm so proud of you. I'm super, super proud of you. Y'all don't even realize the pain she in tonight. I know when she in pain. She don't smile as much. Y'all don't realize the pain she in tonight. Amen. But 2 weeks ago, she made a commitment. She said, God, I'm going to give you everything I got. And didn't you do that 2 weeks ago? And she been here. Amen. And when she made that commitment, God instantly touched everything she loved. All she got to do is think about what she wants for her children, her grandchildren. And she think about it, and God sent a word to give it to them. Amen. And all I'm telling you right now, a new for a new. A new word for a new life daily. A new life for a new word daily. And when God gives me that new life, I let him put that word in me when I be quiet. And when I let him put that word in me in the morning, somewhere along the line, somewhere along the day, guess what? I'm going to hug that Spanish man. Even though I don't know why I'm doing it, I don't really want to, but that's the love coming out of her. Y'all hear me?
Amen.
Everybody blessed?
Yeah.
Anybody feel this tonight?
Yeah.
A new for a new. A new for a new. Y'all wake up in the morning and say, I got a new word because I got a new life. Tell yourself that every day. I got a new life because God got a new word. In other words, whatever is in my life, God gonna speak a word to take it out if it ain't good for me, because he don't want nothing reflecting out of me but love. So now that we're living in the supernatural, guess what? I'm gonna be able to look like a bishop supposed to look. You're gonna be able to look like a deacon supposed to look. You're gonna be able to look like a missionary supposed to look. Because you got a new for a new. And at times you gotta, I mean, out of the clear blue sky, y'all just everybody in church tomorrow call somebody and say, hey, I'm new for a new.
New for new.
That's all you do. I'm calling Mother Mary Lou and say, I'm new for a new, and hang up. Call Evan and say, hey, I'm new for a new, hang up. Maxwell! A new for a new.
Amen.
I don't want a new for a new.
Amen.
Wow. Then I have to pinch myself. Because I can't even believe the words that's coming out of my mouth.
Amen.
You blessed tonight? You blessed tonight, Maxwell?
Yes.
We are standing on holy ground. Everybody get your gift, get your gift. And I know that there are angels all around. Let us praise Jesus now, for we are standing in his presence on holy ground. We are standing